everyone, it's Shauna here. I just want to do a quick video on my tack box. These are the basic things that I have in my tack box or tack bag every time I go to the barn. So here it is. It is a Shedro bag. I recently got it. I think it was about $20. As you can see in the inside, it has a lot of pockets and a good amount of storage. I would say that the best thing about this tack bag is that it's not a hard box, so it can fit in anywhere. I usually clip my helmet up to the bag, so I only have to carry one thing to and from the barn. So the first thing that I have in my tack bag or box is a brush here. So as you can see, there's little hairs on the brush. So it is a hard brush. I got this quite a while ago, probably when I was about 10 to 13 years old. As you can see, I probably need a new one. It is a little bit dirty and disgusting. And as you can see here, I have a lead rope with a basic clip at the end. It's blue. I use this mostly for taking my horse to and from the pasture. This next thing I have is a basic again, so it is a small Currycomb. Just looks like this. The good thing about this one is that it's rubber, so it kind of molds to the contours of the horse's body. I have quite a small hand, so it fits perfectly. Don't mind the fingernails. The next thing that I can see in my tack box is this little face brush here. So it looks like this. It's just wooden. Again, very small. I'll put my hand through. Looks just like this, and it is pretty soft. I wouldn't really recommend this brush because it is a little bit harder for the face. Maybe for stubborn areas on the horse's ear, behind the ear if they're dirty, or on the legs where you can't really get with the Currycomb, so you just give this a quick little brush. The next brush I have in here is again very dirty, but it is a soft brush. As you can see here, I need to wash it. It has a handle at the back here, and again it's wooden. I've had this one as long as I've had that red hard brush. So everyone needs a toothpick in their tack box. I like this one because it has a brush at the end and because it has contours in the brush for my hand. As well, you can hook a little string up to the end and tie it around your tack box, or unclip it for if you lose it, because these are very small and they do get lost very easily. The next thing in my tack box are my gloves. They are the SSGs. They look like this. They have the suede on the inside and just a regular material on the outside. I find that these are excellent gloves for just schooling around. They weren't very expensive. I think they were around $20, and if I keep them in my tack box at all times, I will not lose them. Knock on wood, not yet. The next thing I have in my tack box, the second last thing, are scissors. I like to just trim my horse's mane, trim the tail, or trim the fetlocks because I don't have a razor. So I like to use scissors for that, and he stands very well. Sometimes underneath his chin, his little beard area, I'll also cut those as well. So the next thing in my tack box is Shoshi. So I bought this recently, and I also bought the squirter to go into it. I'm just going to take this off for a second. So the squirter was actually extremely long, way too long for the bottle. It went about down to here. So all I did with my scissors was cut it at the bottom, and it works perfectly. So the way I use the Shoshi is I spray a little bit on his shoulders, underneath his tummy, and on his hind end and his neck. You don't want to spray this on anywhere that the saddle or girth goes because it'll become extremely slippery. And remember, especially in the winter, to take your gloves off first because your gloves will get a little bit of the Shoshi on them and it makes them hard to grasp the reins. And that's everything in my tack box. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to to my channel and have a wonderful, wonderful day.